Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk Meadows here. I'm a comedian, and I'm in North Miami, Florida. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is the second day of Vlogtober. And welcome to my channel. Thanks to my old subscribers for coming back. Thanks for my new subscribers. Thanks for the people who thought I was someone else and click on my channel. Welcome. I hope I'm good as the person you were looking for. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, the big tragic elephant in everybody's mind right now. The shooting in Vegas, where everybody knows the story. Feeling of helplessness, depression, fear, wondering what the answer is. Are the copycats going to follow this? What can we do to prevent it from happening again? You know what? I've been looking at this issue, and it's always people who are disfranchised from their family. That's pretty much the only major trait, I guess. It's always somebody who's not close with their family, who's drifted off from the family, divorce, jail, whatever the reason. So I'm thinking possibly what we could do is just kind of make sure that our family's not disenfranchised, and kind of check on the people who are on the fringes of our own family, and kind of just, I don't know, just bring them. It's always that person who's not connected to anything passionately, and they're always on the outskirts. So if we can look into our own families and our own communities to see people who we can just help or show some compassion. I think it's the lack of, I don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know the answer, but I'm really sorry, not only for the people who are directly affected, but the people who just indirectly affected, which is more than the people who are affected, but directly affected by this. So it's just a tough thing, and we just have to plunge on. We just have to, like when 9/11 happened, we just had to try to find a way to create a normal life. And I see people, as I walk around and I do stuff, people are talking about it, and you go like, okay, I've had enough. I don't want to hear about it anymore. And then like you go like, well, but am I being insensitive now? So you kind of feel guilty for not thinking about it, or feel guilty for not putting it in the forefront of your mind. And then you feel sad, between sad and guilty, and it's floating around. So let's just try to push on today. This is a terrible segue, but I don't know how to get into what I'm gonna. Today I just wanted to. I just wanted to talk about the football, the Anthem protests, and the Anthem supporters. In light, after looking at this story, the story of what happened in Vegas, I see there's really no bad guys in this. There's no bad guys or good guys. There's people with different intent. It seems that one side is kind of making the other side look bad. If you support the anthem, the national anthem, then you don't support the fight against police brutality. And the argument is you have to minimize the next person's point of view in order to get your point across. You go like, well, there's no police brutality, let's support the national anthem. And the other side is saying, well, I support the national anthem, I love the national anthem, but you know, if this protest can bring attention to police brutality, let's listen to. If my actions could cause people to listen and actually deal with this it's a reality. And the other side is saying, yes, it's a reality, but you crossed the line. Now, my point of view is that I believe both sides are right. Both sides are right. The national anthem is sacred. You should stand. That's the one thing that's holding us together as a country. I agree with that. But on the other hand, the Constitution is also a part of the United States. The Constitution is also a valuable document. And the fight is for equal rights under the law. So there's no bad guys here. It's just two different priorities. The argument is, how do we go, where do we go from here? Okay, so it's a protest. A protest is not a bad thing. People see protests as a bad thing. Oh my God, protest, things are going to change. This is terrible, and I understand that. A protest is supposed to make you uncomfortable. It always does. I mean, civil rights, women's rights, sexual harassment. There's so many things. If you think about it, there's so many things that change because of protests. Ralph Nader seatbelts, airbags, bicycle pathways, helmets, drinking age, cigarette regulations, animal rights, labels on food, illegal marijuana, sexual harassment, access to the handicap. All of these things have changed because of protests. Protest is a part of our lives. Protest, you can't avoid protests. The thing about protests is you have to figure out what's the intent and what outcome you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because people have been protesting all the time. Another issue I want to address, the military issue. The issue of the military. If you don't stand for the American flag, then you hate the military, or you hate America, or you hate the flag. That's an unfair judgment. That's totally unfair. If someone, you know how you know if someone hates the military? If they say they do. If they go, I hate the military, then they hate the military. Not because they are protesting against the lack of justice in the police department. And I'm not even arguing, let's not even argue whether that's equality under the law. Let's not even argue that. Let's just say we need to look at that. That's the focus. That's the focus. I'm not even arguing whether it is or not, because it gets complicated. They're not saying I hate the military. Don't say they hate America. Don't say they hate America, because if they say they hate, you know if someone hates America? If they say, I hate America. And I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I hear that from the other side. I didn't hear them say, I hate America. If people are saying, oh, they make a lot of money. Every month, this is not about money. Everybody's making a lot of money. The news is making a lot of money. Everybody in the situation, the owners are making a lot of money. And people are saying, another thing people are saying is, oh, I don't want politics in football. What? You don't want politics? Politics is everywhere. We live politics. Politics is everywhere. The people in the skyboxes are not the same color as the people selling the peanuts. That's politics. That is politics right there. Another thing about the military. People are always saying that the military, you're disrespecting the military. The military is in the executive department. It's under the executive, not legislative. There's separation. Legislative is the people who... Legislative makes the laws. Executive execute the laws. So the military is not the the people who make judgment as to what's right or wrong. They're fighting to protect your right to make choices, legal choices. And to not salute the flag, how painful it is, how angry it makes you. People have a right to do it, and the military has nothing to do. You know when I'll know if people don't like the military? When they say don't. Listen to what people say, and don't just go, well, you hate America, why don't they just stay in England? And people say they don't hate it. If they say they hate America, then they hate it. Don't make judgments by people who oppose. Listen to what people actually say. And intent on both sides. Some people, you have to say, why are you doing this? What is your purpose? You can't just say, well, they're not saluting they're not standing for the flag, they don't like America, they hate the country, they hate the military, they hate the mama, they hate the... No, listen to what they say. You have to listen to what people say. So listen to people. And don't get angry because of what other people say. Don't get angry. Don't get all worked up because they hate America. And that's not the case. It's made up by the people who oppose them. The people who support the national anthem under all circumstances, standing at the national anthem regardless. The people who draw that line, they're the ones who say they hate America. They're the people who... So if you don't... and then there's people saying, I'm not going to watch football anymore. Well... That's your right not to watch football anymore. That's your right to not watch football. But what's the intent? What are the intent? Is this an evil intent? These guys who are kneeling, they have evil intent. What they want to see America fail? Is that what they say? No. It's a protest. It's a temporary thing that we've been doing forever. That's what America is based on, protest. Everything, protest brings progress. Most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't, but then you're faced with a choice now. You're faced with the issue. The issue is before you. Don't get angry about things people are not. People don't hate America. That's just anger speaking. That's just anger. That's just people speaking on the other side with good intent, but they're saying they hate America. And that's not fair to say that someone hates America, or they hate the flag, or they hate the anthem, or they don't like their country. They want to make the country better. There's a difference between wanting to make the best country better and not liking the country. I mean, if a husband goes to Home Depot and tells his wife, I'm going to Home Depot, I'm going to buy a $40 drill, and he comes back with a $400 drill. So the wife's not talking to him now. Does that mean the wife don't care about the family communication? No, that's not what it means. It means that the husband is not doing the best he can for the budget of the family budget. If a kid come home with a C, and you know the kid can do better, and you tell him, okay, listen, now you can't go out with your girlfriend. Is there a mother against girlfriends? No. The mother knows that kid can be better. And that's what the intent is. They know America can do better than they're doing. That's the intent. I'm getting too long. Okay, so, and I'm not trying to convince you that I'm right, because I don't even know if I'm right. I don't know I'm right. But I'm trying to convince you to listen to the other side and not run on. Hold your horses on giving up on football and not sponsoring Budweiser. Hold your horses and not buying Steeler jerseys or Chiefs or whoever. Hold your horses. Listen to both sides. This is still America. We still have freedom to do what we want to do. And it upsets people when you interpret what people are doing as anti-American. But it's not. It's not anti-American. The protesters are not against America. They don't hate their family or parents or the country. It's a protest. It's a protest to make America better. So listen to the other side. And I'm going on too long. So I'm not trying to convince you either side on this. I'm just trying to ease that tension, that tension that grows. This is going too long. Okay, I want to thank you guys for coming to my channel. This is kind of serious day, so I just thought I'll do that and get it out of the way. And hopefully everybody have a wonderful weekend. Next weekend, even if you don't go watch football, go sit in the park, go to a movie, go to a comedy show. And enjoy life, but it's not the end of the world. This is just a protest. This is just a moment to reflect on how important it is to protest, to allow. You have to make choices. Sometimes you have to be forced to make choices. So that's my speech for today. Have a good day. I'll see you all guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I promised you guys I would show you the car footage, but I just didn't feel like, it just didn't seem like the right thing to do, because it was like, it's kind of so trivial in the light of what happened in Vegas. So I kind of made an adjustment. So thank you very much. I'll show you the car footage sometimes. It's just a footage of my old car with a little bit of music. And I'll probably add it to my new, when I talk about my new car, I'll just put the old tag in there. So thank you very much. I gotta see you guys tomorrow, 10 p.m. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and love each other. Peace, man. It's just crazy. I don't know. And you gotta respect life. Life is precious, and enjoy it. And don't wait to do stuff. To stop waiting to do stuff and just do it. Thanks a lot. Bye bye now.